Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way.
According to the New York Post Hall of Fame, tight end. It ain't tight no more. Shannon Sharpe has been accused of by a woman under the pseudonym Jane Doe in a 13-page, $50 million civil lawsuit.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
I have a dream that one day...
That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. Come on, cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter. Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Well, what?
You could buy an ass. That's what they call it in the biblical time. They would cheat.
When you and I... It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying. You trying to say that? What you trying to say? Mo?
I'm
You
looking right at you.
I know
I'm
you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me live my
Let
life.
me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, guess I gotta come on home.
That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle.
There was a restraining order filed on Shannon Sharpe. Would you like to see the receipts? In 2010, there was a restraining order that was filed on Shannon Sharpe. In this restraining order, it reads family violence by a woman named Michelle Bundy. Civil action, the Superior Court of Fulton County, State Court of Georgia, September 9th, 2010. Petition for stalking, temporary protective order. The petition pursuant hereby files this petition for stalking, a temporary protective order in support shows the court the following. The petitioner is a resident of Fulton County, Georgia, is over the age of 18, on or above September 2010. The respondent has knowingly and willingly committed the following acts of stalking under OCGA 16590, I don't know. Forced to have sex with him. He repeatedly calls and threatens her life, places her under surveillance and calls to say he is watching her. And it was granted, by the way. Bundy was granted a temporary protective order against Sharpe after accusing the CBS commentator of forcing her to have sex with him, making multiple threats on her life, and stalking her. This is where it gets messy. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, the plaintiff relented. The pair engaged in a consensual sexual intercourse. The next morning, when the pair again engaged in consensual sexual intercourse, plaintiff found herself on top of the defendant. After a short time, the defendant became enraged when he realized plaintiff had started her period and was bleeding on him. Are women manipulative? Yes. Do white women tell? Goddamn right. You can't be big, black, ugly, with a lisp and yell at a petite white woman. Nigga. Right, Teddy? You be yelling at your white bitch? But I did have a chance to speak to one of his exes. I asked her, I said, it has been duly noted that Shannon likes boys as well too, right? And I said, did you ever get that impression while you were with him? And she said to me, yes. I said, well, how? She said, well, you know, I don't think he should be ashamed of this, but he liked his butt played with.
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole. And never has sucked a penis. That was my only goal. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
Young lady, for you to talk about, well, the reason why I left him and for my inbox, well, you know, he's younger than me and he cheated. You see, now you threw that man on the bus. We didn't need to know that. Why you put that man business in the street? Are you perfect? I don't like the part of oversharing in a relationship because it was unnecessary.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
You were thrown into a sex tape ordeal. I've spoken to sources that were close to Shannon Sharpe. I guess he was trying to dispel the gay rumors, and a lot of people feel that the Instagram live, it's not easy to go live on Instagram. Like, you gotta go through some steps to go live on Instagram. That it was actually a ploy to dispel the gay rumors about him. Do you feel like that recording of him going live was real, or do you feel like he just used your name since he was with you for 10 plus years?
It's triggering. You got to remember, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he
What did you find attractive about him? Charming?
Oh, yeah. He's very charming. He was built like a Greek god. He was nice to me. He was both the hero and the perpetrator.
What was your sex life like?
He loved to have his booty played with. That part might not have been everyday sex, but other than that, it was just...
So like you put fingers and tongue in his butt?
Yeah. You know, there were times where I wondered if maybe he was bi, but then I would tell myself, no, that doesn't mean he's gay just because he likes his booty being played with.
Do you think you kind of opened up his butt to new experiences?
No, I can't imagine.